5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm John Miglash for the Wisconsin DMA and the International Society for Strategic Marketing. Oh, I got it.
'Twas the holiday season, and Mom was busy as could be baking chocolate chip cookies from a new recipe. Pillsbury's best flour gave the Toll House cookie recipe a holiday flavor. From one basic dough, you can make 8 different kinds of delicious Toll House cookies with cinnamon, candy, nuts, and fruit.
If you like Toll House cookies, you'll love this new holiday recipe, only in specially marked sacks of Pillsbury. The idea flour.
Okay, so I made Stahlen over the weekend, and it worked out really well. I've never made that in my entire life. German bread with fruit in it. Ugly sweaters. Laugh if you want, but ugly sweaters are the coolest 2020 holiday marketing idea. And I couldn't get that. I couldn't get that particular image to load as a GIF. So GIF is peanut butter. GIF is the images that move. So Planters had a couple. Hidden Valley Ranch had a couple. Heinz had a couple. And there's supposed to be one from White Castle, but that's what the article talked about. So I just wanted you to see there are some really, really ugly sweaters. And if you're a fan of those brands, you can buy one. There's still time. Maybe you won't get to wear it to this year's party, but there probably will be a party next year, Lord willing. Right. So anyway, Jamie Richardson remembers the day last year where White Castle, the Burger King, Richardson is the VP of the White Castle burger chain, which is a small family-owned brand. It lacks the mega marketing budget of a Burger King. But so he was looking for ideas, and a colleague told him, not mentioned, unfortunately, nobody else in our category has a sweater. Can you believe that? Yeah, okay. So they decided to do an ugly sweater with White Castle. They partnered with the Ugly Sweater Store. So if you're thinking about planning for next year and you want your brand to have an ugly sweater, this is one of the places you can get them. Okay, they will manufacture custom knit brand ugly sweaters. Now this year White Castle has a lights up edition that has a battery pack hidden in the hem. So but here's the best part down here. It says, ugly is good, but awful is better. The brand that decides to offer such a sweater must be prepared to do ridiculous things, like live streaming on LinkedIn. Anyway, the word of the year from ANA is pivot. Okay? The word of the year to go along with other notables like personalization, brand purpose. There's a one for you. Artificial intelligence. That's an oxymoron. Transparency, content marketing, and programmatic. I would say most of these are pretty worthless terms, and I think pivot is probably also one. But it's come to mean a change in direction, which, it is. If you're a guard in basketball, you have a pivot play. How did your marketing pivot in 2020 was the question they asked. Raja from MasterCard said, we pivoted from physical experiences to digital experiences. Right. Okay, we're going to be talking about this. We're going to be talking about this on the Print Crisis, Selling Value, December 17th. You can see the banner going all across here. December 17th. If you go to wdma.org, you end up at on the upper right. There'll be a little picture, the same picture of Print Crisis, and over here, and it will tell you how to register. Registrations are pouring in, but we still have time because it's not till tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. And Matthew and I are even going to rehearse. Can you believe it? So we're going to do that right after I finish this. And it's not just advertising, this pivot to digital, but it can be very, very dangerous. And then he said we pivoted to a more emotional message. Now this kind of goes at what Mark Ritson was talking about yesterday. And the idea that we're always changing our message, we're always changing our brand, we're not sticking with anything, and that sometimes low price value or high quality or whatever it is, it takes years to establish that. So pivot may be the exact worst thing you can do with your advertising, especially if you're concerned about brand purpose, right? So I don't put much stock in A&A ever about anything, just so you know. They took over the Direct Marketing Association, and we will never hear about direct marketing again except from the WDMA. Go over there for the articles, the show notes. There comes a good one. This is a really in-depth article, 9 to 12 minutes. We're not going to cover it in this depth. But basically, it says the commercial print industry will grow in 2020. Growth will begin with the second quarter and accelerate through the year end. No company, however, should count on the upturn or the shakeout of weak competitors to make everything right. Print has generally declined 4% year by year since 2015, and 2020 is looking even worse. But much will be different in the post-COVID world, and much of the gains ahead will be reserved for companies that are already thinking about the differences, okay? So don't expect it to magically just return to what it was. You have to make these opportunities out of the threats. Okay, so those conclusions are from a survey of nearly 200 commercial printers by NAPCO and Printing United Alliance. Okay, so it's good information. Okay, almost everybody saw a sales downturn in the seismic downturn of this year, right? So it's probably going to come back. That's a pretty safe bet. More companies are projecting growth than are projecting contraction, okay? But when the overall market contracts, print becomes more of a commodity. What I liked about this article down at the bottom, here I'll get to the bottom, is here's the things that the survey found were mentioned over and over as what the opportunity is. First is targeted, personalized, direct mail printed communications supported by advanced data analytics. Okay, print can drive analytics in a way that mass media and digital cannot. We'll be talking about that a little bit tomorrow. Okay, this is one of the things that if you have a big .com in your neighborhood, you might want to talk to them about, or you might want to call the WDMA, and we'll get involved and help them understand it. Okay, because we talk with millennials. Anyway, how do you get your message about that? How do you get your message through? Direct mail has 100% engagement. 100%. I'll fight for that too. That we're also going to talk about tomorrow. Also, printers should be helping clients rebuild and advance through deeper knowledge of their business. We're working with one of the top printers in America and talking with them, and we're looking forward to maybe talking with their salespeople about clients that would be open to more conversations about the benefits of print, about how they might grow their circulation, about how AI or machine learning might fit into that. And that's part of diversification. Are you, as a printer, offering these kind of conversations to your clients? Maybe your salespeople aren't the people to handle those conversations. Maybe they just don't have the depth of, maybe they know all about printing, but they may not know about business and ROI and return on investment and customer lifetime value and some of these other issues that have been around for a long time, but are not part of the sales process. So we're encouraging printers to reach out, join the WDMA, and let's have these conversations, because this is right on, spot on with where the industry needs to go. Also, that's enough. Okay, so Merry Christmas. We're looking forward to a bang-up great time tomorrow. This will be posted on LinkedIn. On YouTube if you didn't get it on LinkedIn, and I'll put the link on the post so that LinkedIn followers can find it. But if you subscribe, which is free, to WDMA, you get the show notes. Get this article if you're a printer, and if you're a USPS or somebody in a related industry, this is a great article. So subscribe for free or join and support our work. Have a great day. Like and share. Your friends will know you're smart. Bye-bye.